Come and sit by my side, little darling. Come and lay your sweet head next to mine. And promise me that you will always be nobody's darling but mine. You're as sweet as the flowers in the springtime. You're as cool as the dew on the road. And I'd rather be somebody's darling than a poor boy that nobody knows. So be nobody's darling but mine, love. Be honest, be faithful, be kind, and promise me that you will never be nobody's darling but mine. So goodbye, little darling, I'm leaving. I'm leaving this whole world behind. So promise me that you will always be nobody's darling but mine. Thank you. This next song is a song I wrote during a brief time when I was living behind an animal shelter. And in the mornings, when you live behind an animal shelter, you wake up and the dogs are barking, which sounds like it'd be annoying, but after a while I figured if you listened really close, the dogs would help you write a song. So this is that song. Well, you can't blame a dog for begging, but you can kick him right out of the room when he starts to do all the dog-like things you don't want your doggy to do. No, you can't blame a boy for trying to make the best with the hand he's got when he slides all his chips to the center of the table for the dealers ever showed the flock. Now Ace was a Scottish-born spaniel who could swim until the river ran dry. No mallard nor grouse stood a chance in the world when they flew within Ace's eye. But one day that water froze solid and Ace's paws just weren't meant to skate. So those birds would mock as Ace would watch from within his doggy crate. And he'd wonder what it's like out there beyond that dreadful gate. So he waited for his owner to go out on a hunt, and Ace made his escape. And Duke was a mutt in every way of the word, half a black lab and half feist. But he could run laps around any blue tick hound, come as soon as he'd hear you cry. But he met a trap way on out in the woods, and he came back for getting a paw. So Duke's owner threw him right out in the street, limping, hungry, and all. He'd scour the ground for something to eat, making a meal of what he could find. And it was there somewhere Duke first met Ace and made a pact that they both signed. It said you can't blame a dog for begging, but you can kick him right out of the room when he starts to do all the dog-like things that you don't want your doggy to do. No, you can't blame a boy for trying to make the best with the hand he's got when he slides all his chips to the center of the table for the dealers ever showed the fly. Now the funniest thing does happen when those doggies settle into a pack. One of them comes a natural born leader, and the others show their teeth from the back. And they'll howl at the moon, go chasing after critters all over some woodland farm. And they'll greet you every morning at the steps with a piece of that critter's arm. So finally those doggies got desperate and took them barking to the shelter door. And they wallered and whined with their tails tucked behind, waiting for some scraps to hit the floor. And all the strays within that building looked at them long as they could stand, and dreamed of a higher ground somewhere where they're free from the owner's hand. Oh, to be free from the owner's hand. No, you can't blame a dog for begging, but you can kick him right out of the room when he starts to do all the dog-like things that you don't want your doggy to do. No, you can't blame a boy for trying to make the best with the hand he's got when he slides all his chips to the center of the table for the dealers ever showed the fly. No, that dealer never showed the fly. Do one more kind of soft and sad one, and then there's no more soft and sad ones after that, I promise. Give away my guitars, I won't need them anymore. Let somebody have my vinyls, my cello and my dulcimer. Sell off all my microphones, I'll have no song left to sing. As far as I'm concerned, my friend, you can throw away everything. Was a time I had a lover, I had a life, I had a home. I had everything I wanted, I had that girl to call my own. But it all got swept away the night she said I had to go. I didn't tell her when I walked out You can take all my possessions, just take everything I own. Set 'em in a box and throw that box out by the road. But in the box that they fit for me, when you lay me there to rest, just to leave for me that hair bow, it's all of her that I have left. Weren't so bad when I had memories, but see, with time they faded too. Struggle to picture her sweet smile, I sure can't smell her perfume. So when the loneliness corrupts me, my mind has no place else to go. I look to my wrist for comfort, where I still wear her old hair bow. So you can take all my possessions, just take everything I own. Set 'em in a box and throw that box out by the road. But in the box that they fit for me, when you lay me there to rest, just to leave for me that hair bow, it's all of her that I have left. Just to leave for me her hair bow, it's all my life that I have left. Sure did hurt to hear her say she could taste a gun on my kiss. Before then I didn't know that I already left stains on my lips. I guess I'm better just spell the truth. There ain't no point in trying to deceive her. I think she knows I got that 44 Magnum fever. Her eyes lit up with something I had often seen in my mind. It wasn't fear, it wasn't pain, it wasn't tears, she was crying. Her fingers started twitching, hand gripped tightly to her femur. Well, now I know she's got that 44 Magnum fever. You can feel that lead all through your bones, filling up your mouth, tingling in your toes, and the gun smoke comes pouring from your nose. When you no longer hold your breath with the thought, you know it's true. You got that 44 Magnum fever too. Spends his nights on county roads, from Comer's Rock to Ivanhoe, pulling off at every graveyard and admiring all those stones. He cries a jealous tear for every soul that's been relieved here. He doesn't yet know he's got that 44 man. When you can feel that lead all through your bones, filling up your mouth, tingling your toes, and the gun smoke comes pouring from your nose. When you no longer hold your breath, the thought of your own death, say you know it's true. You got that 44 Magnum fever too. You got that 44 Magnum.